Men from our community are very good at pitting us against each other as black women, causing confusion and then leading us not to talk to each other. And so therefore they can creep around and use and harm and abuse multiple women. Case in point is the case with Tyra Crosby, the 25-year-old who was lured into a married man's house, and then his 51-year-old wife came and took her life. Had those two women talked, had that 51-year-old, when she walked into her house and saw a woman in there, had she just looked at that young lady and said, hey, what are you doing in my house? And listened to what she had to say, instead of the husband probably standing, I don't know who she is. She just walked in here in the house. Don't you know that that's how that probably played out? So this woman pulls out a weapon and shoots that young lady and takes her life. They just had her funeral. So the next time that you are dating a man, you are dating a new, and this especially young women, especially, all women. When you're dating a man and he comes to you and tells you that his ex is stalking him, ask him, what exactly do you mean by stalking? Now, if he's talking about stalking is he saw that she looked at his Facebook page or looked at his Twitter or looked at his TikTok, that's not stalking. We all look to see what people in our past have done. Or what they're doing. There are people that I know from high school. I'll look at their social media page just to see what's up with them. Don't mean I'm stalking them. Ex-boyfriend, I might look at his Twitter to see what he's doing. Don't mean that I'm stalking him. Stalking is that you have an intent to do harm. You're harming, you're threatening, you're scaring someone. You are on their social media page because you want to know where they are so you can come and harm them or harass them. But looking at somebody's social media, that's not stalking them. That's oftentimes what they're talking about. She's just so interested in what I'm doing. Don't matter. People can be interested in what you're doing. You on social media, people can look. But the next time one of them tells you that a woman is stalking, get specifics. How is she stalking you? And then as soon as he tells you that whole, she's driving by my job, or that she done told him that she's going to attack you, or driving by your kid's school, or because this is a new one. She took a picture of us outside of your house and told me that she has it, or walked up and showed it to me. As soon as he tells you that, tell him, you know what? Let's go down to the police department and file a police report. Don't be trying to fight the other woman or using him to stand around and protect you, or I'm going to talk to her. No, just go straight down and tell him, okay, give me her name, give me her contact information, and then go straight down there and have him to come with you and file a police report based upon what he told you. Go down there and see what happens. And I bet you he will discourage you from going because he is lying. These men be lying. Yuri, these men be lying to try to get you to think that a woman wants him so that you will feel competitive and want to fight over him so that you can feel like that you have a real prize. Well, shoot, if that medical doctor whose picture's up in the hospital is trying to get with him and, I'm a bus driver, he must really be something. Like a narcissist that I dated once for a short time. This guy goes and starts dating a woman with 7 kids, 2 of them in a wheelchair, and then goes and shows all of our pictures and tells her all about me. And how do I know it? Because she posts on social media. I'm so proud and grateful that this rascal, she called him a rascal, is dating me. This a dude that date news anchors and professional ballerinas, and he talking to me. And she felt like she had a whole prize, and she kept him around a long time, all through COVID, feeding him and housing him and all this and clothing him, putting shoes on his feet and everything, because she felt like that she had gotten a prize because he had been with me. So don't let men pit you against another woman. Find out immediately what's going on. Now, if he tells you, no, don't want to file a police report, then get her information and then don't tell him. Do it first. Send her a message. Social media. Hey, don't mean any harm or anything like that, but Paul is coming back telling me that you're saying that you want to fight me and all this. I have no beef with you. I don't want to fight you. He's also said that you've been driving by my child's school. Would you please, if that's the case, please not do that. Please respond. And that woman she ain't going to come back to you disrespectful. She's going to come back to you and tell you her truth. And then you can go back and tell him what she said. And I bet you anything that these stories about you being stalked behind your back by his ex through him, I bet you anything you'll find out that it's a lie. At a minimum, it's gonna stop.